So BLS E-Services has been a very popular stock right from the time of listing, but unfortunately after getting listed in February 2024, it has dropped by almost 70%. Yes, 70%. So that's a big drop, but people keep thinking that yes, this is a bargain and we should buy at this level, and they keep getting trapped in this stock. So it is very important for you to know when to buy a stock, exactly when to make an entry. That is why I'm going to making a video today. The reason behind this is that in the last 2 months BLS E-Services has jumped by almost 40%. So is this the beginning of a new trend? Is this the breakout that people have been waiting for? Let's find out in this video. I will do the complete analysis. We'll take a look at the growth numbers, the fundamentals, then the shareholding pattern, and then we'll look at the price action as well. So everything we are going to check in this video, and this will give us a very complete picture of this stock, right? So just a reminder that this is not a stock recommendation video. This is just an educational video to help you make better investment and trading decisions. So with that said, let me take you to the screen. Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another video of Financial Impulse. Okay, so this is BLS E-Services screener page, and let me first show you the growth numbers. Okay, so when we check the growth numbers for this stock, in the last 3 years we are getting to see some good growth. Okay, in sales you can see the sales went up from 301 to 519, okay, in 1 year, then 881. So this is a very quick growth in terms of sales. Operating profit 42 crores, 60 crores, 73 crores. So here also we are getting to see good growth, but the problem is that we are getting to see the drop in operating profit margin, 14%, 12%, 8%. So this is one concern. Okay, you can note it down. This is one concern that you should be careful about. Now this was the growth. Okay, now when we come to the shareholding pattern, here also we are getting some red flags. Okay, so what is that? You see the promoter holding, okay, the promoter stake has been very consistent since this point, March 2024, 68.89. You can see here 68.89, 68.89, and here also September 2025, 68.89. But the problem is that the FIs were holding almost 10% stake in this stock, 9.27% to be exact, and in every quarter they are reducing the stakes. You can see from 9.27 to 5.69, then 5.69 to 1.42, 1.42 to 0.78, then again down to 0.41, then again down to 0.25, and now down to 0.21%. So why is that? Why the FIs are continuously reducing their stake, and it has almost touched 0.21% means very little stake. Okay, from if you compare it with 9.27%. So what is the reason behind that? So this is definitely a red flag, and this happens. Okay, FIs do reduce their stake, they do book profit, but they do it for 1 or 2 quarters maximum. This has been around 1.5 years, and in every quarter they are reducing, they're selling their stakes. Okay, and that stake no one else is buying, because normally if promoter sells, then FIs or DIs purchases it and it balances out. But here the promoter stake is consistent, DI is having almost no stake, 0% stake. Okay, here it was 0.01, 0.02, negligible stake, and now it is 0.00%. But the FIs who are holding 9.27%, they are almost close to 0.21%, and you can see the public stake is rising. So this is clear indication that the company might be having some internal problem. Okay, that is why the foreign investors are ditching this stock. Okay, so this was the fundamentals. Okay, and these are the two major red flags I noticed. What were they? Let me just point out. First is drop in operating profit margin. Okay, operating profit margin is dropping. Then the sharehold, the FIs. Okay, the FIs are reducing their stake. So these are the two main concerns about this stock that you should be careful about when we are talking about fundamentals. Now let's go to the price action and see what it tells. So this is BLS E-Services, and this is the weekly chart, and you can see from here, from the time of listing, it went up to a high of around 422, and then it came down to a low of around 131. So almost 70% drop, 68.83, 68.9% to be exact. Okay, then we got to see one big rally here. Okay, 30% in 1 week, then 18%. So almost 48-50% in 2 weeks rally. Then again it came down, and now it is trading here. But one thing you need to notice, that this level that it is right now trading at 221 or 230, you can say, it has already touched that level and it was not able to break it. Okay, so let me draw one line here like this. Okay, it was not able to break this level when it tried to break in May 2025. Now it is trying again. We are getting to see some good green candles here. Okay, we saw some good green candles here, we are getting to see some good green candles here. Okay, now one thing we can do to check if this trend is actually strong or not, first I am going to use the fib retracement. I will take this one as the high and this one as the low. So what we get to see is that the stock did came to this level, 38.2% retracement level. Okay, and again it is trading here. So I expect the stock to come down again, maybe to 50% level or the 61.8% level. So to be exact, it could come down to 195 or 182. These are the two levels which it could drop and then bounce from there. If it gets support after dropping to that level, let me move this one. Okay, and if I enable the 40 weeks moving average, the 200 days moving average, we can see the stock is clearly passing through it, but you need to notice that it has turned in the upward direction. Okay, so this could be the early sign of an upcoming uptrend, but as of now it has not yet given the confirmation. So in short, should you invest in this stock right now? Is this a good time to make an entry in this stock? It's a clear no, because it has not yet given evidence, and if you want to make an early entry, then you will definitely get trapped in the stock. So do not make that mistake of making an early entry and buying it at the wrong time. Okay, now what I see is that the stock is actually building a base, or it is trying to build. Okay, here you can see it went up, came down, it came here. So if it gives one more zigzag here, okay, and touches this 200 days moving average and then sharply bounces from there, then that will be the strong sign that the trend is about to start, and from there on you should keep it in your watch list and keep a close eye on this stock from that point. But as of now, you can just keep it in your watch list as a reminder, but you can check it in 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, and until it confirms the support of the 200 days moving average or the 40 weeks moving average and breaks this 230 level with strong volume. Okay, 230 level with strong volume bar here, we cannot consider this stock for either investment or trading. That will be the clear cut picture of this stock. Okay, so that was all about BLS E-Services. I hope this analysis helped you understanding where it stands right now, because after seeing the big rally in the last 2 months, people are thinking that yes, it is starting to go up and we should invest right now, else it will escape from our hand. So that's a very wrong thinking and wrong approach towards investing in a stock. Don't do that. Be very technical. Only enter in a stock only after confirmation. Do not listen to any recommendation. I try to make videos on stock which are actually preparing for breakout, to see if they are actually going to give a breakout or just it's a false sign. So I hope this was helpful. If it was, please hit the like button, subscribe to Financial Impulse if you have not done already, and if you are already a subscriber and finding my videos valuable, consider joining the Financial Impulse community, where you will get more stock analysis posts, and also you will be able to chat with me directly one-to-one on Discord and ask your questions. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to check my other channels. You'll find the link in the description section below. Bye, take care.